Sports on pause. NBA players refuse to play tonight. Other leagues may join this boycott after a white police officer in Wisconsin shot a black man in the back 7 times at point-blank range. The shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha over the weekend has reignited anti-police brutality protests all across the country. Protesters are demanding justice, and athletes seem ready to join that call. News 4 sports reporter John Chandler live in the newsroom with some new reaction from players, John.
And Natalie, NBA players just wrapped up a long meeting tonight at the Orlando bubble discussing boycotting more games, maybe even the whole season. They are aware they have a platform and a powerful message to deliver. Now they want to find a way to effect change.
If you watch that video, you don't need to be black to be outraged. You need to be American and outraged.
The calls for justice came from an emotional Doc Rivers and an exasperated LeBron James.
I know people get tired of hearing me say it, but we are scared as black people in America. Black men, black women, black kids, we are terrified.
Wednesday, LeBron tweets, "We demand change," as the Milwaukee Bucks boycott their playoff game against Orlando.
That's the biggest statement that these young men can make.
A stunning statement in protest of the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Despite the overwhelming plea for change, there has been no action. So our focus today cannot be on basketball.
The WNBA, too, refusing to play.
We're not just basketball players. And if you think we are, then don't watch us. You're watching the wrong sport because we're so much more than that. We're going to say what we need to say, and people need to hear that. We need to understand that these moments are so much more bigger than us. And I really appreciate my team for not only having my back, but saying what they feel.
And in a show of solidarity.
I think the biggest thing now is to kind of, as a black man, as a former player, I think it's best for me to support the players and just not be here tonight.
Former player and Queens native Kenny Smith walks off the set of Inside the NBA. While in a meeting Wednesday night, players weigh ending their season.
If one sport's going to do it, I feel like everybody else should follow through. You know, if everyone feels like black lives really matter, then I think so, yeah.
That would be an even bigger statement because it's about time people start listening.
And that Buck statement you heard read by Sterling Brown, a player who was wrongfully arrested 2 years ago. Some teams and players in other sports, Major League Soccer and Major League Baseball, also choosing to boycott games tonight. The Mets' Dom Smith getting very emotional just now talking about this. We will bring you that coming up a little bit later in sports. Natalie.